Witnessing is not theater, and it is not provocation. In Tai Wicca, a graveyard ritual is a controlled meeting point between the living nervous system and the residual intelligence of death. The cemetery is chosen not because it is frightening, but because it is saturated with unresolved memory, identity fragments, emotional charge, and post-mortem consciousness. Wicca does not see death as an ending, it sees it as a diffusion. The self breaks apart, but does not disappear. What remains lingers in layers, and those layers can be engaged. The opening of the ghost gate is not a doorway in a cinematic sense, it is a permissive state. The Ajarn is not forcing spirits to arrive, he is removing the barriers that normally prevent human perception and interaction from crossing into that bandwidth. In traditional understanding, the gate already exists. It is closed because the human body is tuned to survival, not perception. The ritual temporarily retunes the system. Liquor is used not as intoxication, but as solvent. Alcohol has always been used cross-culturally to dissolve boundaries. Chemically, it lowers inhibition, suppresses the prefrontal cortex, and increases limbic dominance. In Wicca language, it loosens the knot that binds the soul tightly to the body. Drinking from a skull is not symbolism. It is a deliberate inversion of hierarchy. The Ajarn places himself beneath death, acknowledging it as teacher rather than enemy. This posture is essential. Spirits respond to humility, not dominance. The skull itself matters. Bone is not inert. It is a mineral archive. Calcium phosphate, lattices remain trace elements, and according to emerging bioelectromagnetic research, can hold weak residual charge. Traditional Wicca does not describe this in scientific terms, but the understanding is the same. Bone remembers. When liquor passes through the skull, it's believed to extract the echo of identity that once inhabited it. The Ajarn is not consuming a spirit, he is consuming a resonance. The ashes serve a similar function, but at a deeper level. Ash is total reduction. It is matter stripped of structure. In Wicca, ingesting ash is not about power, but about consent. By taking the remains into the body, the Ajarn signals willingness to host, translate, and carry what no longer has a voice. Western minds often recoil at this because they frame the body as sacred and closed. Wicca frames the body as a temporary vessel designed to interface with other states of being. From a physiological standpoint, the ingestion of symbolic substances during ritual alters perception through expectation, context, and sensory overload. The brain constructs reality based on predictive models. When those models are deliberately violated in a controlled environment, the brain enters a state of heightened plasticity, meaning becomes fluid. Pattern recognition increases. This is not delusion. It is an expanded interpretive mode. Many cultures independently discovered this long before neuroscience gave it language. Pipon, you see, it's not just simply a wax that's collected from corpses or coffins and mixed with traditional sipung, but it is a condensate of place, time, and repetition. Not just any ashes will do. Smearing it on the third eye is not activating a chakra in the modern sense. It is marking the sensory threshold between internal imagery and external perception. Neurologically, the area associated with this so-called third eye overlaps with the prefrontal cortex and default mode network. This network governs self-referential thought, memory, and imagination. Applying a strong sensory stimulus there during an altered state anchors attention inward while keeping the eyes open. This produces a waking dream state, in which This is described as seeing with the dead rather than seeing the dead. The benefits of this ritual are not material in the simplistic sense. It does not grant wealth, lovers, or luck by default. What it provides is authority in liminal spaces. An Ajarn who has undergone this work can move safely among spirits, negotiate with hostile entities, retrieve lost fragments of the soul, and recognize deception in non-human intelligences. Authority here does not mean control, it means recognition. The spirits know who has paid the cost of understanding. For the practitioner, there is also a psychological benefit that Western frameworks are only beginning to acknowledge. Direct confrontation with death, decay, and impermanence dismantles the fear structures that unconsciously govern behavior. Modern trauma theory would describe this as controlled exposure combined with meaning-making. Wicca would simply say the Ajarn has stopped lying to themselves. Paranormally, the ritual functions as a tuning fork. Spirits are not omnipresent in human awareness because our perception filters them out. When the ghost gate is open, those filters are relaxed. This does not summon every spirit. It attracts those whose frequency matches the ritual intent. This is why discipline is critical. A scattered mind invites chaotic contact. A trained Ajarn acts as a stable reference point, preventing possession unless chosen and then rode and controlled. It prevents fragmentation or psychic injury. Western skepticism often demands proof in the form of external phenomena.